I'm back with the next stage of your Kodu project. So you should be able to open Kodu and just resume, and your world should be there. If we click on the objects tool at the bottom and then right click on Kodu, these are the programs you should have so far. So line 1 says that when we press the A on the keyboard, our Kodu will turn left. Remember, he's going to turn left. So you're just going to swing around and face the left rather than actually move across the board. And then the next line is the same, but it's D to turn right. Okay. And then the keyboard bar, if you press space, will shoot a missile. And remember, we said level so that it wouldn't follow the octopus, because then obviously it's going to hit it no matter what. And then we said once, because we don't want to be able to fire loads and loads of missiles all at the same time, because again, it's too easy. Your octopus then, you can click on any of them. You should have 4 in one color and then 1 that's not the same. Should be the same color as your Kodu. And the program on there is that they always move on the path quickly. And we said the red path. And again, that's going to become clearer as we make some more parts of our game as to why we've said red. And then we said to try and get rid of that bug, that when you bump into an octopus, you move away from it really, really quickly. Okay, we still had a bit of a bug. I'm hoping that some of you have managed to figure it out, how to fix it. I, as yet, haven't. So if you have, then you can email me at studentwork@marshfields-ict.org and let me know what your fix was, because it's quite annoying for me. Okay, right. So the next step then, what we need to do now is we need to get points when we hit the octopus, and we need to die if we hit the octopus that's the same color as us. So remember, you're trying to rescue your octopus from the other 4 that are the bad octopus. Okay, so what we need to do is we need to put some programs on the Kodu. Now we need to be also tell the game when we want to have won it. Okay, now there are 4 bad octopus, so if we score 1 point each time we destroy one, we will have how many points? Did you say 4? If you said 4, you're correct. So if you've destroyed all 4 octopus, you should have 4 points. So we're going to tell the game to say that we have won when we've got all 4 points. Okay, and then we're also going to tell it to game over if we hit the wrong one. Right, so these programs are all going to go on your Kodu. So we're going to go to our object tool at the bottom here, this one here that looks like Kodu, and we're going to right click on Kodu, and we're going to program. I'm going to scroll down. We're going to start a new line of code. Okay, this first one then is the easiest one, which is to die if you hit the wrong octopus. Okay, so just double check what color you made your octopus. Mine's yellow, because you can see the yellow circle's bigger. I didn't need to click that. I just hovered. Okay, I'm going to go back into right click and program. Right, so I'm going to say when, and this is going to be in the more section, and I need shot hit. So when my shot, which is my missile, hits, and then I've got to tell it what, when my shot hits, got to remember where our octopus is now, an octopus that is yellow, because remember we've only got one that's yellow, I'm going to go. So when my shot, which is my missile, hits my octopus that's yellow, I want the game to end. So I just click the do, and in game, this is where all the things to control your game are, you just want end. And that's that bit done. And I press escape. And then if I press escape again to play my game, I'm not very good at this game, so I'm going to try and hit the yellow octopus. Oh, luckily he's got stuck. Nope. Typical. Right, hopefully you're going to be better at this than me, and you're going to hit your yellow octopus by now. I'm not doing a very good job. Oh. Yes, game over. There we go. That's exactly what I wanted it to do. Okay, that's the first step of that. Done. Right, the next step then is the win step. Okay, so this is a bit more complicated. So you're going to need a couple of lines of code for this one. So again, we're going to go to the bottom. We're going to make sure that we're on our Kodu objects tool. And then we're going to hover over our Kodu and right click to program. Okay, now this time we're going to do the same as this bit. So we're going to say shot hit So you're just repeating that, and you're just going to go with, nope, that's the wrong bit. It's in this one. With your octopus, but this time we're going to say whatever color your 4 octopus are. So if you're 4 bad, my 4 bad octopus are red, okay? And then what we're going to do this time is, instead of end the game, we're going to score. So we're going to just do that again. We're going to go to game again. You can see there's a little picture of some score here, okay? And we are going to go to the score with the plus sign, okay? So we click on that one. And then we just need to say what colour we want the score to be. And we're going to go with, oh, sorry, we're not going to go with red. We're going to go with yellow because we're the yellow character. The reason I've done that is because if you added another Kodu, you could make it into a 2-player game. And then you could have a green Kodu with a green score, okay? And it would give you 2 score boxes, and then you'd be able to see who's winning. So I can show you how to do that, but I'll have to do that in a later episode. So score yellow, and I'm just going to score 1 point, okay? So 1 point if I hit a red octopus. That means that when I've hit all 4, I should have 4 points. So let's just play test that bit first and make sure I do actually score. So I'm going to press escape. I'm going to click on the play button, and then I'm just going to play my game and try and hit something a bit quicker than last time. How can I miss them when they're not even moving? The computing teacher, it's embarrassing. Oh, look, them 2 are stuck. Let's try and hit them. Yeah, and you can see the 1 goes from the octopus up here, and here in this top right corner, you see, it gives me a 1. Okay, now what I want to do is get the game to win when I've got 4 of those points. So when, and I'm going to go to score again, okay? So this one, it wasn't in game, it's just scored. And then we've got to do a little bit of a maths one. So we're going to say yellow because that's what colour our score is. And then we'll have to do compare, okay? So what we want to do is we want to say equals. Just go with me and I'll explain it afterwards. And if we hit 4 octopus, we'll have 4 points. Right, let me explain that. So when the score that's yellow is equal to 4 points, we want to go into game and we want to win. Okay, so the 2 lines that we just put in, I'll just repeat that again. You've got line 5, when my shot, which is your missile, hits the octopus that's red, I want to add to my yellow score 1 point. And then line 6 says when the score that's yellow is equal 4 points, then I win because I've hit all 4 red octopus at that point. Now, do I want to play test this and embarrass myself by taking forever? Probably not. So I'll try and do it quickly, but if I can't, I'm going to have to give up. I might get you to do it. So when you play test it this time, if you hit all 4 red octopus, you should be able to get, it looks very much like the win screen, but it just says, sorry, like the game over screen, but it just says win. Oh, so close to doing that really quickly. Game over, I hit the wrong octopus. So we should now have a level that works. I'm going to leave my level 1 like this. It's fairly simple. It's not too hard, and it leaves me with a lot of room to make the next level harder. So the easiest way to create your level 2 is in a game like this, where it's going to be the same, but with obstacles and things, is to go to the home button, check that you have saved it as Shoot the Octopus L1. If you have, that's fine. You can just delete the 1 and put 2 and then save. Okay, I'm just going to turn the sound off. Okay, so what that's now done is created a new world. Okay, I can check this by going to home and load world, and I can see I've got level 1 and level 2. I'm going to press the escape button twice to go back to the game. Now, I like to make the land a different colour in my level. So you can either do this or you can choose not to. If you want to do it, you're going to click the paintbrush and the coloured boxes to choose a different colour. Double click on the one you want. Okay. Mine's being annoying. And I'm going to make my square bigger again by using the right arrow key on my keyboard. And then I'm just going to click and click. And there we go. We have a different colour. This just makes it easy for me to see which level I am working on. So, making it harder. The first thing I do with my level 2 is I'm going to speed the octopus up. So what I'm going to do is click on the object tool at the bottom here. I'm going to right click on my octopus and program. And then I'm literally just going to add another quickly on that top line. So always move on the path that's red. This time quickly, which makes it slightly faster. Now I need to do that with each octopus. I can't just copy and paste it because they're already there. So I'm going to go in again and add quickly, escape to come out. I'm going to program again, quickly, escape, right click on the octopus, program, quickly, escape, and then that last one, so my 6, quickly, and then escape. Okay, so that's the first thing I'm going to do to make it harder. The next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to add an obstacle. Okay, so I'm going to go to a path. I'm going to create a little path. Okay, this is where we realise why Miss made the path red and did all the octopus programming saying red path. Because what I'm going to do is I'm going to click here in the middle and I'm going to change that path to green. You can change it to whatever colour you like. I'm going to make it go across, then down slightly. And you want to leave this gap here because you'll see why in a minute. Then the sources we put in aren't going to fly off the line and bump into each other and stuff. Okay, so there we go. I'm going to press escape. There's my green path. Right, I've got my path. Okay, and I'm going to create an object that's going to go around my path, basically getting in the way, and if I hit it, it's game over. So the reason I've set these two lines apart like this is because in my next level, I'm going to add another object so that it gets even harder. So when I do that, if I've only got one line or they're too close together, they'll bang into each other and get stuck like my octopus still are. Okay, hopefully you figured out the bug. I'm really hoping you've debugged that part. So what I'm going to do is add the object. This is the object tool. Remember, we should be quite used to using that one now. We've used it a lot. We're going to click where we want the puck to go. So I want it on my line, on my path. So I'm going to click, and the puck is in this bit with the turtle, and it's down the bottom here. Okay. It's not at the right height. If it's too low or it's too high, I won't be able to hit it, which means that I will have it won't be in my way and therefore is irrelevant to the game. So I need to change the height. So I right click on it and then I'm going to go to change height at the bottom. And then I'm not going to take it all the way down because then it's too low. Okay, so I'm going to get it so that it's kind of sat on my path. So if I close that and use my hand tool at the bottom, I can right click and drag that so that I can see that's at quite a good height. It's on the path, which is great. Right, now I've got to make it move. See if you can remember, see if you can pause me now and remember what the program on the octopus was to make the puck move on the path. Okay, hopefully you figured it out, but if you haven't, I'm going to show you. So I'm going to make my puck green just because I like things to match. I'm going to right click, program. When I want it to do this all the time, so always, what I want it to do is move on the path, and I'm going to say green. I'm then going to say quickly. The reason I've said on the path that is green and then added to the octopus, if we look at my programming on my octopus, it says move on red path. The reason I've done that is so that the octopus don't jump onto the green path and the puck doesn't jump onto the red path. So if you are in year 9, 10 or 11 and have done this project before, you will know that that causes quite a lot of problems. Okay, so I'm going to play test my game by pressing escape on my keyboard or the play button on my toolbar. And my puck moves around. It's quite quick. Okay, and if I hit it, which I'm not going to be able to because we all know that I'm rubbish at this game. Boom, there we go. So hopefully you managed to figure that out. If you didn't, here's how you do it. We're going to click the object tool, right click on our Kodu and program. The line you wanted was line 4, shot hit octopus yellow end. But we're going to do shot hit turtle green end. So I'm going to add that line in my when is more shot hit. In my what is the, got to find it, the turtle, there we go. The turtle, that is green. And then in the do, when I hit that shot, I go to game, end. So shot hit turtle that's green, end. Now, you're going to have to play test this again. Hopefully. Oh, looks like I'm going to hit. Oh, nearly. Okay, let me turn. I am absolutely shocking at this game. Hopefully you've managed to hit yours. Because I am not succeeding. You should find that when you hit it, there we go, game over. So that's how I've made my level 2 harder. I have added the turtle moving on the path and made my octopus slightly quicker. Okay, there are other things you could do. You could add more octopus. So you could have 2 yellow octopus that you have to not hit. You could have more points needed. Okay, so the idea is to make it slightly harder. Don't make it too much harder, because you want to be able to add a level 3. And I'm going to show you how to do that next week. However, before then, by watching this video again, see if you can figure out how to save your world as level 3 and maybe have a go at making it harder before I see you again. Stay safe, Marshfields.